Hey guys, so I just finished reading Bird by PC&Kristin cast. Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to talk about the cover first. I kind of thought that it was kind of weird because, you know, the covers are like super different from the other books, and I don't know, I still think it's like pretty cool, but then I just like think it's like super different. I don't know, when I saw it I was like, I couldn't really tell if it was like, you know, part of the House of Night series. But yeah, so also another thing about the cover, like if you have the hardback, if you take this out, if you take out the cover, it becomes a poster. See, that's what I think is really cool. See the back. This is the inside. And another thing that's really cool about this book is usually when you take off a cover of a hardback, it's like plain, right? But this one, it actually has the designs here, and it says burned. It's kind of, yeah, it's like awesome. I really love it. Okay, so this book took me about 2 weeks to read. I was taking my time with it because, well, for one, I didn't have a lot of time to read because I'm already back in school. I've been back in school for about 2 weeks now. And, so, oh, and also I didn't want this, you know, to finish the series because it was great from beginning to end. It like really caught my attention. Okay, so I'm going to read the inside of the book. Things have turned black at the House of Night. Zoe Redbird's soul has shattered, with everything she's ever stood for falling apart, and a broken heart making her want to stay in the other world forever. Zoe is fading fast. It seems more and more doubtful that she will be able to pull herself back together in time to rejoin her friends and set the world to rights. As the only living person who can reach her, Stark must find a way to get to her. But how? He will have to die to do so. The Vampire High Council stipulates, and then Zoe will give up for sure. There are only 7 days left. Enter BFF Stevie Ray. She wants to help Z, but she has massive problems of her own. The rogue red fledglings are acting up, and this time not even Stevie Ray can protect them from the consequences. Her kind of boyfriend Dallas is sweet but too nosy for his own good. The truth is, Stevie Ray's hiding a secret that might be the key to getting Zoe home, but it also threatens to explode her whole world. In the middle of the whole mess is Aphrodite. Ex-fledgling, trust fund baby, total hag from hell, and proud of it. She's always been blessed, if you could call it that, with visions that can reveal the future, but now it seems that Nyx has decided to speak through her with the goddess's own voice, whether Aphrodite wants it or not. Aphrodite's loyalty can swing a lot of different ways, but right now Zoe's fate hangs in the balance. 3 girls playing with fire. If they don't watch out, everyone will get burned. Okay, so, I forgot to say this before I read the back of the book, that if you guys, or that this is going to have spoilers, and if you guys have not read the first 6, Vegas! No! If you guys haven't read the first 6, then I don't suggest that you read it or watch this video unless you guys want spoilers. And if you guys are, I don't know, if you guys want to, then you guys can. But okay, so this book is about, like, if you guys have seen, or if you guys have read Tempted, Zoe's soul has shattered because Kelowna killed Heath, and Zoe witnessed it. And if you guys didn't know, Heath and Zoe are super close. Like they love each other. They've known each other since they were kids, and they've been in love for a long time. But they've been having their breakups, makeups, you know. But in this book, Zoe goes to the other world, and Stark tries to figure out a way to save Zoe because Aphrodite had a vision that the world will fall apart without Zoe. And then Zoe starts acting like a chaotic person, that she can't stay around. She doesn't want to go back to the real world because she wants to stay with Heath. So she has 7 days to live, and then, like, if you guys didn't know, Kelowna is trapped in his body too, to keep Zoe from returning to her own body. And Stevie Ray has some problems with the Red Fledglings and with Dallas. And honestly, I think that's all I can say without, like, you know, giving everything away. So, yeah. I think that's about it for, like, the book, though. But honestly, this is, like, a 5 out of 5 stars. And this is better than Burned. Actually, it's kind of like the same, but I really, really enjoyed it. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have stopped at probably Hunted, because that was the most boringest book in the series for me. If you guys stopped on that and you guys don't want to continue reading the series, then I really suggest that you continue it. So 5 out of 5 stars for me. I think I've already said that. And I think the next book that I'll be reading is either The City of Bones or Evernight. Probably. Or maybe I would just finish the Wicked Lovely series, Radiant Shadows. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, yeah. This is Burned by Kristin and PC&Kristin. The next book, I think, is coming out in January of 2011, and it's called Awakened. So I really can't wait for that, because it kind of left off sort of like, not a cliffhanger, but kind of makes you wonder, like, what's going to be in the next book, and, you know, like, all that, because, what can I say? I don't want to give anything away, but you guys have to read this to understand. But, yeah. Burned by Kristin and PC&Kristin. Bye.